One of the most commonly asked questions I get is, have you seen Yellowstone? Have you seen 1923? Well, I can tell you the show is finally back, 1923, season 2. I'm talking with Julia Schlaepfer, star in 1923 as Alex. So catch us up what we need to remember about Alex in season 1 before we start the second season.
Gosh, I mean, she meets Spencer and falls madly in love head over heels, and she decides that she wants to leave her very contained life behind and follow her heart, and she does. She dives in head first until they're separated. And so now they're fending for themselves a little bit.
That relationship, obviously, Brandon Sklenar, who we see your two characters just have this incredible chemistry in season 1. What is it? Obviously, you're separated now, but what is it like building that chemistry with him on screen in that first season?
Yeah, a lot of it was really natural. We were so lucky that it was kind of like a, chemical thing that you have with some people. And then we were in Africa together for, 4 months, just the two of us. And so you get really close with people really quick when that sort of thing happens. And so we had each other to rely on.
Fans are so hopeful. I was reading some of the comments on the trailer for season 2. It's like, we need to get these characters back to Montana and we need to see them there as soon as possible. What can you preview? What can you kind of tease about your character's journey in this second season?
I will say it is a incredibly difficult journey for different reasons in season 1. She's fending for herself and she's determined to get to Montana, but traveling alone, a bit naive to the world. There's a lot of really, really brutal challenges she faces, and she's got to dig deep to keep her motivation strong.
And one of those brutal challenges I say cannot be true for an actress is to be in a show from Taylor Sheridan. I mean, Landman, Yellowstone, 1923, Sicario, Hell or High Water. I could just continue naming show after show after show. What is it like to be a leading lady on one of his shows?
It's such an honor. It is. I feel so, so honored and so lucky. I mean, it can make me emotional. He has taken such good care of Alex and such good care of me. And before season 2, before he wrote the majority of season 2, he called me and said, "Hey, I want to write this. Are you game?" And I was like, "Let's do it." And he just has such a love for his actors, and he has a love for his female characters. He writes them so beautifully, and so I just am forever grateful to Taylor for giving me the opportunity to bring Alex to life.
Well, audiences are forever grateful that you're in this show. I can promise the 2-year wait is so worth it. Make sure you watch new episodes of 1923 Sundays on Paramount Plus. Thank you so much, Julia.
Thank you. It's great to talk to you.
Thank you. You too. Two of the standout stars of 1923. I'm talking with them now, Brian Garrity, Sebastian Roche. So, Sebastian, catch us up where your character is at as we look forward to season 2.
Yeah, hi, how are you? Yes, so we are in season 2, and Father Renault has been thrust away from the residential school into the wilderness, into the Wild West, which I believe that he doesn't know quite well, as much as Marshall Kent. And it's going to be a very interesting arc and very interesting journey for Father Renault as you see the cracks in his personality appear. The hard, commanding man is going to start withering away, I think, with the elements. And also by the fact that he's partnering with someone who's as evil as he is. And, having a mirror reflected into your soul, I think, changes you as a man. So that, for me, is really the truly interesting aspect of my journey in season 2, with an extraordinary resolution, actually, that I can't talk about.
It's so great to see that you obviously do not resemble that character. Obviously, in all of his evilness, you are just this infectious light. Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
And Brian, Brian, where does Zane come in the second season?
Yeah, he comes in. He's where he left off in jail, and yeah, he's not doing too well, and so he's got a lot of things to figure out, and a lot of things to overcome.
And I mean, the show obviously is spearheaded. It's at the forefront with Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford. I mean, just two legendary actors. Brian, what is it like? Obviously, you share some scenes with Helen. What is it like to work with her and just be in the presence of these legendary actors?
Yeah, it was really great. I think I saw when I've had my first big scene. I think we had like a couple-page scene last year, and I was like, it's like she acts a hole through your soul. Like he rises, that you could feel the force in which everything she does is really just real and committed. And yeah, no, so they're great. Both of them are great. They're fun. You know, they've known each other. I think it was Mosquito Coast.
Yeah,
Was it?
Mosquito
Yeah.
Coast, yeah.
And so they know each other, and yeah, they just like Harrison's hilarious. He likes to have a good time, but they both show up. They're really prepared. You know, they love to support the rest of the cast and make everybody feel comfortable. So yeah, we're led by, like you said, two icons, but two actors that love
They love
acting,
younger actors.
and yeah, they do, and they also want to be there. You never
I'd
see
love
the
to
time to
hear
go home, you know.
Love to hear those stories about them. And Sebastian, I mean, what can you tease about the storylines that people can expect?
I can't say anything, but what I can say is this is a season of journeys, not only of, you know, a physical journey, but emotional, psychological journey. And it's really extreme for each character. It's this desire to get to that resolution. And we're talking about adventure, fighting, gunfights,
Yeah.
revenge. I think the fans are going to be really thrilled by how it ends. It's one of the most beautiful endings, and I can't say much more without divulging the plot, but they're going to be thrilled.
I'm thrilled. I'm so excited just hearing that. I can't wait to watch more of 1923 Sundays on Paramount Plus. Thank you both so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Take care. Bye.
We have a breakout star from 1923. We have a new star that's coming to the second season of 1923. I'm talking with Amina Nieves, Jennifer Carpenter. So, Amina, first of all, I mean, just you blew people out of the water in the first season. Where do we find your character as we're trying to remember what happened in that first season?
Oh my gosh, you find her basically on the run at the end of season 1, and then she's still on the run in season 2, but I think you're getting a new flavor of her. I think you're able to experience her as a full-bodied human in the first episode and kind of witness the sweet, awkward innocence that lives within her that was hiding a little bit that she had to kind of remember.
Awesome to hear. And Jennifer, first of all, I have to tell you, I can't tell you how much my best friend and I quote you in White Chicks, the fitting room scene, but I just had to throw that in there. But this is a totally different role, 1923. Tell us about your character in the second season.
A little bit of a departure, isn't it?
Yep.
My character is Mamie Fawcett. She was one of the first female U.S. Marshals in the territory, which was the deadliest job at the time that she took it. So I think that says a lot about who she is. Personally, I consider her to be a very independent, very private person. So I always feel a little hesitant to declare what she is or she isn't, because I think it will impede and interrupt the audience's experience. So I guess just have to wait and see and make your own judgments, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
We will certainly look for that. And Amina, I mean, this is such great representation on a show in the Taylor Sheridan universe for someone, because I'm going to say a lot of times it's a lot of these shows, there's a lot of white people, but I love seeing your representation on screen in this role back in 1923, the time way before representation was very important, like it should be. What about that is important to you in the reaction that you're getting from audiences?
Oh, all of it, because we have to remember we are the original peoples of the Americas, and so many decide not to acknowledge that. And so this is kind of in everyone's face in the best way, because you're met with the true history. You can't ignore it anymore. And it's a history that needs to be had. It's a history that needs to be shared. And it's an honor and a duty to be able to be chosen as the one to do that.
Love to hear that answer. And Jennifer, in the Taylor Sheridan universe, alongside Harrison Ford, I mean, Helen Mirren as well, but these incredible actors working alongside them and the whole cast, what is it like to have them kind of forefronting this whole show?
I feel like everyone from top to bottom, crew, cast, like it's just everyone's a master. I feel like everybody's dedicated some part of themselves to it for a very long time, and to get to work with this caliber of a team, it just elevates your game. And it also, oddly, it made it all easier, because your work paired with someone else's best is it's sort of like it's flammable. I hope that it served the scripts that we all initially got and were so taken with.
We'll say people love Yellowstone. They love 1923. I love this Taylor Sheridan universe. I'm sad it's coming to an end, but it is a great, great ending that audiences are going to love. Sundays on Paramount Plus. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.